G'day everyone, RaidzeroAU and welcome to Gran Turismo Sport on the PlayStation 4. So it's been a little while since we waited for Gran Turismo to come out on PlayStation 4, but now it's here. So just been released. Played, as some of you may have seen in a previous video, managed to get one session done in the demo due to work commitments. Wasn't able to do much more. So, excited to get started in this. So, let's have a look. Get out of that. That's just it goes to a race demo on the screen. So, we went through all these options last time with the demo video. For those who are wondering, just maybe go back and just have a squiz at that. We went through all these various ones. The main one here is lobby. You can't get into it. And sport, you'll notice race entry is locked. That's because we need to do race etiquette. Learn the necessary rules and etiquette for taking part in races. So you have to do that, which is a nice touch. We've got our campaign here in the driving school. Now, it did ask me when I started up, did I want to import stuff from or things I did in the demo? I chose not to do that simply because I only had one session with it, so I hadn't done a lot anyway. And it's always nice to start from scratch. Now, this is the deluxe edition, I believe it was called. So if I go into home, into our garage, you'll see there's a number of cars already there. So we've got a number of Group 1 cars, some Group 3 cars, some rally cars, some Group X cars, and this TTS Coupe, Audi TTS Coupe 2014, was the free car that it gave me when I started the game. So that's all the cars I've got. Got other things with it, things like there's a chrome helmet and things like that. Not that bothered with that stuff. But I think to start off with, what we're going to do is we're going to head into campaign and we're going to start the driving school. Learn the basics from controlling the car to racing techniques. So some of these are very, very basic. So launch your car from a standstill. Alright, we're on the beginner ones. So, just going in a straight line. We'll head in there. We're using a Mazda Roadster S 2015. Just wait for it to load up. And we need to do it in less than 12.15 seconds. Now, I am using the Logitech G29 wheel and pedals. So I don't know how. Braking indicator off. ABS default. Counter steering system off. Stability management off. Auto drive, we want that off. Driving line, cone marker. Okay, that'll do. We'll go on that. Not because I think I'm an expert, because I know I'm not, but I don't really want the assists on. All right, there's that. Change view. Just make sure we know that one. That is that one. Yep. I'm going to be doing most of this in cockpit cam because I'm using a wheel, so it just kind of makes sense. I'm going to try to do it like that. For some online racing, we may default to the standard Gran Turismo view, which is like a bumper cam, but we'll see how we go. We'll try it in cockpit. I'd rather do everything in cockpit if I can. Okay. Select a bend. Driving options. Let's just have a look. Right, transmission, manual. Front tires, traction control. I'm going to bring that back a bit. We'll put it on 1. Driver assist, auto drive off, off, braking indicator off, off, counter steering off, ABS default. Display all driver's name, ghosts, we want that on. What's cockpit view? You can't do that. Okay. Alright, I think we're good to go. Let's just get to there. Right, let's go. That'll be slow. Missed the gear there. We made it. But did miss the first gear change. So you could definitely do that one faster. That's okay. Get a little replay at the end there. Bit of experience. I'm already level 5. The reason I'm already level 5, and I seriously haven't done anything in the game except that just then, is basically it gives you some money with the game, and because it was the deluxe, it gave the money it gave me leveled me up to level 5 straight away. So, okay, let's go to the next one. All right. So, operate the steering wheel. We get to use the steering wheel this time. Okay. Let's go. Minimize the steering as much as possible. Alright. Gold on that one. Good. On to the next one. There's gonna be one of these, I know it, that I'm gonna struggle with. There always is. It's gonna take me a few goes to get it. But with these videos, it's gonna be warts and all. So when I'm bad, I'm gonna show it. Okay, 4 gates. Oh, that's going to be slow. Bit too much there. Got silver. But we're going to restart that one. That's even slower. That's worse. I'm just going to lift the arms of the chair back just so that I've got a bit more room so it doesn't feel like I'm up. Alright. So there I am talking about ones I'm going to have problems with, and here we go. Only get silver on that. Steering too much. You lose time when you steer. Making sure I got my foot off the brake so that I'm not touching that. Better, but still not. Still got a little bit to gain there. Let's go. We will get this. maybe. Oh, thought that was better again, but it's that last bit. Still, the steering is a little bit too much. Oh. Alright, we'll keep going. As I said, this is going warts and all. There we go. Alright. Okay, that's that one done. Use brakes to stop. I remember these from the old Gran Turismos, and these I used to always have trouble with, just getting it just right. So what we got? 6.9 seconds we've got to do it under. This could be interesting. Come on, load up. Okay. Alright, so this is effectively just accelerate and then brake. Got it. Happy with that. Right. Next one. Okay, so this is using a Toyota GT86 2015. It's over 100 meters. So we've got the 50. Alright. The trick is to try and stop right at the front of those. That's always been the case with those ones. Just checking my cables to make sure I'm not going to trip over something. Alright, what's next? Using the brakes to stop 200 meters using the same car. Yeah. This one's going to be probably a little bit harder. Just judging where to start braking. Oh, I was too late on the brake. Oh, just got it. Alright. What's next? Number 7. These brakes stop high-powered cars. Bugatti Veyron. Alright. This could be interesting. This will be a lot faster. Oh yeah. Nah, it's not going to stop in time. Nah. Only got a bronze in that one. There's no way that was going to stop in time. Alright, let's go again. Still too late. That's roughly about the same, so... Alright, go again. No. It's way too late on it. No. I was really bad that time. Just totally failed. Alright. Too soon. Yep. Yeah. A little bit too soon that time. Okay. Too soon again. Yep. All right. Oh, you're kidding me. I can't be too far off it. Alright. This time. Nah. I'm getting worse. Oh dear. Alright. We will get this. Hopefully. Oh, took so long to stop. Not even getting close to it now. I'm getting worse as things go. Got it. There's always one or two that just, for some reason, you just cannot get them. Alright. Okay, what does that take us to? Last one. Try turning a corner. Well, I don't know whether we can do that. What was that? Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. Okay. Do that. We've got 14 seconds to do it under. Alright. Let's see how we go. Okay. come in close, close, out wide. Yep. It's not too bad. Alright. So the first lot done. Alright, so we get a gift for that. What do we get? Driver school, beginner 1 completed. Gift car. The roulette wheel begins. Peugeot. Okay. N200. Right. Right, milestone achieved. I think I mentioned before, you'll see down the bottom there, Delakian. Basically, now I've looked into that. I mentioned it on the demo one. That basically Delakian was a name I haven't gone by for many years. But it is the name that when I originally set up my PlayStation account, my PlayStation Network account, back in the, what was it, PlayStation 2 maybe? Something like that. And you can't change it without setting up a whole new account. So I figured, you know what, bugger it, we'll just stay with it like that. We just have to remember that that is what the name is. Okay. Have you tried this yet? Brand Central? No, I haven't. Alright, so we've run that. And what I'd like to do, so we've got golds along the top there, that's good. I'd like to just get out of this now, for the moment. And I want to go and have a look at this driving etiquette. Level 6. Alright, Brands Hatch unlocked for arcade mode. Good. But yeah, I want to have a look at this racing etiquette. Don't know what this entails. Let's go have a look. Alright, so these are a couple of video lessons. So I'm going to play these through. And then at the end of those, I'll probably call an end to this video. Next video, we'll have a look at maybe our first online race. But we'll go through these first now. So if you're not interested in these, certainly turn off now. And thank you for watching. But yeah, if you do want to watch them, then sit back and enjoy. I won't be talking, obviously, during these.
Welcome to the Racing Etiquette. In this section, you will be learning about sportsmanship, an important element in everyone's participation in the online races of Gran Turismo. The history of sports is as old as human history, and the definition of sports is said to be as numerous as there are researchers in the field. But when you get to the bottom of it, a sport is a challenge against yourself, a challenge against a rival, and above all else is something to enjoy and have fun with. A sport is something you enjoy together with others. For this, there is sportsmanship, the attitude you must have when you partake in a sport. So, what is sportsmanship? Everyone knows that all sports have rules. And of course, one element of sports is that you must follow the rules. But even if you set lots of detailed rules, you can't judge all incidents during an actual sport just with rules. That's where sportsmanship becomes important. Sportsmanship can also be called the spirit of fair play. And in addition to being fair and just, sportsmanship also means that you don't do things that make you look bad. To avoid doing things to anyone that makes you look bad. That's the core idea behind sportsmanship that is beyond rules. Motorsport is called a non-contact sport. That means it is a sport which does absolutely not allow contact with others. But in order to achieve this, it is not enough to have a strict set of rules. It is extremely important that everyone works to avoid doing things that make you look bad.
Alright, that was the first one. Let's have a look at the second one.
Here we will introduce some examples of improper driving, and driving that makes you look bad. First of all, weaving back and forth to block the path of other cars is prohibited. Also, pushing others, edging out others, pushing others off the track. When you are late on the brakes, it is not considered well-mannered driving. Overshooting a corner because you braked too late and failed to turn because you were too anxious to overtake your opponent. This is an example of driving that really makes you look bad. The worst is when you become a missile, by not being able to stop within the track, ramming into other cars and ruining the race for others as well as yourself. Even if you initially had an understanding of all this in your head, if you become too overzealous in the race and ended up braking too late and you are about to hit the car ahead of you, not only should you hit your brakes, you should avoid hitting the car ahead at all costs, even if that means taking your car off the track. This type of driving mistake often happens when you are a beginner, so starting out, just be careful. Avoid interfering with others and start by assessing the situation, and you will start to see and be aware of your surroundings. And finally, how can you protect yourself from these types of accidents? During a race, it is not easy to communicate your intent with other drivers, but by monitoring the other cars around you, you will start to understand the tendencies of each car and driver, as well as their skills. If you feel that a certain driver seems a bit dangerous, or that a certain car is not used to racing yet, rethink and reposition yourself on the track, so that you can avoid being involved in the chaos that they may cause.
Okay, so we've done both of those. We've got our online racing qualification certificate. We're certified for online racing. Awesome. It's actually pretty good that they do that. Oh, we've got a go-kart. Really? He looks like he's standing there going, what the hell? Oh. Okay, that's good. Right, so we've done that. That means we can now go into races and we can join lobbies. So, and a large part of Gran Turismo Sport is the online component. That's what it's all been based around. So I'm going to call this episode here. Just a quick look to start off with. Gone through that first license side of things. And next episode, I think we might try our first online race and see how things pan out. Hopefully all right. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm RaidzeroAU, signing out.